Skate. But what's the most like hyped you guys have ever been for a game that was like coming out?
That's a good question.
Because I know mine.
I know it's probably some Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Probably a Call of Duty game.
I'm pretty hyped for Breath of the Wild 2. I know they're still working on that.
Yeah, that's coming in. I think isn't it getting DLC?
I hope. Well, I probably is, but I hope they do the DLC better than they did Breath of the Wild's DLC. Did you look at that DLC that they put out for Breath of the Wild?
Oh, wait, no, that's what I was talking about.
Oh,
I didn't know there was already a DLC out for Breath of the Wild.
Oh, no. Yeah, it came out like shortly after the game came out, and it was really kind of shitty. They're putting out like a whole Breath of the Wild 2 out, like a whole new game. Is what I was talking about.
I didn't really even know that.
Yeah.
Mine would probably have to be Modern Warfare 3. That game, like,
really?
Yeah, dude.
I was
went to
thinking Modern Warfare
GameStop.
3.
I went to GameStop with my friends at 11 o'clock at night. And this was like on a school night or whatever, and we were like, we were bad kids, bad boys at GameStop. We were underage too. I don't even know how we were allowed to get the game. Dude, the rules for getting video games has changed so much, but I'll talk about that in a second. Like, we were underage, probably in I don't even know what grade I was in, but it was a school night, and we're there at GameStop at 11 o'clock at night, and we skipped school for 2 days and just played Modern Warfare 3 for the longest time, me and all my friends.
That was my Black Ops experience. That's the game I was most hyped for out of all of them. Black Ops, the first one. I was so fucking stoked. Every day I'd get home from school, I'd just watch really shitty Black Ops leaked video, and it would just be
Yep.
it'd just be complete dog shit of fake stuff, or new cover found in fucking whatever the last game was, where it just show a really bad Black Ops fucking photoshopped cover, just dumb shit like that. I watched so much of it. And, the day the game came out, my dad's like, all right, you can't skip school. And I was like, fuck. So as I woke up, I looked out the window and it was foggy as shit. And then I checked the school website and the buses weren't running because it was too foggy, which means that I got to stay home. So I was like, Dad, before you go to work, fucking drive me, go pick up this goddamn game. And he did, and me and 3 of my other friends got it, but our other 2 friends that stayed home, their parents wouldn't drive them, so they were just sitting there in their own call playing fucking whatever, Modern Warfare 2 or whatever, being sad as shit. We're all screaming about the exciting stuff in Black Ops.
That's hilarious.
But I just remember being so stoked for that fucking game. I loved it.
I was pretty stoked for GTA 5.
Really?
Yeah, because I've always played the GTA games. I think I started Vice City, and then I remember beating San Andreas probably 15 times. Just because I had nothing else to do, and I had no friends in middle school.
I guess so. I was excited for it, but I didn't lose my mind. I just gotta play GTA games. I was that kid that used to just drive around properly. GTA. I even did that in Simpsons Hit and Run.
And then
I would just
barely run into a cop, and then he'd get out and shoot you in the head.
or you just stop at a red light, and everyone else would be honking at you. Somebody would drive into you, pull you out of your car, and start beating the fuck out of you because you weren't driving at a red light.
Just New York City.
Maybe where you live. God.
I was pretty excited for Black Ops 2 too, because Black Ops 1 was the first I played of Treyarch, and I was just super into that game, so I was really looking forward to the next one. Nah, I didn't play World of War.
Oh, dude, that was my first real COD. I love that game.
That was the one out of the... What the fuck was that?
What just happened?
Just have a jazz band walk into your room?
I hate it when that happens.
Your dad hired Kenny G to come play for your birthday or something.
My phone fell and it just opened up Spotify.
It's like at Coachella when you is it Coachella where people will go to the porta potties and they'll have that prank set up where a whole marching band will come out when they open the door? Or is it Lollapalooza or one of those? You haven't seen that?
No, I don't know.
That's pretty funny. Dude, I had a question for you guys. So whenever y'all were growing up going and buying games like a GameStop or EB Games, wherever y'all went, when y'all did they ever care about y'all's age when you went and got games?
Never.
Dude,
Never.
Yeah.
Dude, all right. So
I bought a Playboy game on my own once.
That's what I was thinking about. Like, whenever I was like 15, like 14, 15, like nobody gave a shit. Yeah. I could go in there and buy like the most gruesome game, and like the workers would know me, so they'd be like, "Dude, you gotta check this game out, man."
Like promoting it to you.
Yeah, they're like, "You rip this chick's head off and then skull fucker," and like just telling me all this shit. Like they didn't care, but like as I got a little bit older, like 16 or so, like this one time, me and my friend were in the mall, and you know how they have those little stations in the mall where they'll have like a
kiosk.
They'll have like a old PlayStation hooked up or something, and they'll have like a Call of Duty from like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this was when like the first Modern Warfare was already like 4 or 5 years old, and me and my friend were in the mall, and like we were bored. I think our parents were like shopping or something, but we were just bored walking around, and we're like, dude, let's just go play Call of Duty at this like kiosk while we wait, because we had nothing else to do. And it was like Modern Warfare 1, and the lady was just like, "You guys are too young to play this game."
Well,
and my friend just said, "Well, I've beat this game 7 times, but okay." Just like walked away.
You should have just fucking fought her.
Yeah, but dude, growing up, GameStop employees did not give a shit.
I feel like it's because most people that work at GameStop are probably like 19 or 20. And they know that like as a kid they would want to be able to buy the same shit, so they're just like fucking whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like, who the fuck is really gonna yell at them?
Yeah, really.
Like, it's just, I mean, if the kid's gonna get it, they're gonna get it somehow.
Yeah, exactly. The Karens.
Karen can die in a house fire. But I remember going to the fucking Battlefield 3 midnight release.
I never played Battlefield.
I just went with
Battlefield 3 was awesome.
Yeah, it was, but I didn't even really know what was going on. I didn't really play much Battlefield. Like, I played Bad Company 2. And I was like, that was a pretty fucking good game. So Battlefield 3 rolled around, and I was like, all right, I'll go to the midnight release. So we skipped school and stuff, and like, we were not 18, and nobody gave a fuck. We like showed up there at like 9:30. We're just waiting outside with like a bunch of dudes, and they were all fucking like role playing too. Like they all came with like Battlefield fucking
that's how
gear
it was
on, and like we're carrying like fake guns and shit.
Yep.
I do miss stuff like that about midnight releases.
Yeah, that was the fun part too. They had like little games you could play too, where they give away like shirts and stuff.
Yeah, or like people just set up like beer pong outside. Like
and they did like Call of Duty trivia and stuff.
Yeah, I remember.
That was all fun.
I remember the funniest fucking thing ever. Some dude that was at the very, very front of the line for Modern Warfare 2. He got the game, and he was like, they were only letting like one person in at a time to avoid it being hectic as fuck. So he went in, got Modern Warfare 2, and he drove by the line holding it out the window screaming like, "Fuck you guys, I got it first." Some dude snatched it out of his hand. Some dude snatched it out of his hand while he was driving and just fucking sprinted down the street.
That is hilarious.
He just booked it. Everyone was just like, "Nah, that guy's a douche. I'll let you run with it." So nobody stopped him. They just let him go because that guy was an asshole for fucking, "Yeah, fuck you guys, I got it first."
Dude, have you ever seen the videos of the people like where they'll go to the midnight release of like a Harry Potter book or some like big novel or whatever, and it's like a part of a series or whatever, and there's like videos of people like fucking speeding by the crowd, and they'll be yelling spoilers and shit that happens they read online. Yeah. Yeah.
I fucking hate that about like, I don't know, if you're like a week late to something. Like, I was stoked to watch the new Star Wars movie a while back. This was like when GTA 5 was still popping. And it was like right when the yachts came out, like when you could buy personal yachts. And I went to go visit this dude's yacht, and on the back it just said Obi-Wan dies. I was so mad. I immediately alt forward and was just grumpy the rest of the day. It was just like, fuck this game, dude. I was so pissed.
Wait, he died?
What? I'm pretty sure. I don't even remember what happens, but yeah, it's just.
I've only seen the first new Star Wars movie, you asshole.
All right, shut up, cunt.